the man sitting to my left was in Grown Ups, playing Adam Sandler's son, and I kind of can't wait to ask you about that.
I didn't take any acting classes. I didn't have any aspirations of being an actor until I started.
When that movie came out, and when I think about being a kid, I associate it with Grown Ups.
It's pretty crazy how much of a cultural, generational impact it's had. And it's still so relevant.
Have you always been chefing it up?
I haven't always been chefing it up. I've always been eating, peeling the layers.
We're so aligned, Jake. It's ridiculous. It is like cuckoo bananas.
It's a lot of self-help books.
Oh my, totally. What's your favorite one? All right, Todd Squad. Today we're having a play date with literally one of the coolest taller toddlers, Jake Goldberg, aka Silly Jake. Cheers, Jake.
Cheers.
Thanks for doing this.
Of course, my pleasure.
On this gloomy morning, we're having breakfast
Welch's
with
fruit snacks. A balanced breakfast.
Literally yum, and then I hope...
Not sponsored.
Totally. Not sponsored.
Have to say that these days.
Yeah, yes you do. Yes you do. And do you like blue or teal for Play-Doh? Is that the right color choice?
Amazing.
Okay.
That's one of my favorite colors, like a blue-green.
Oh my god, I'm so happy to hear that.
Yeah.
Jake, we have a lot to talk about.
Yeah, we do.
And for those who don't know, we're going to focus on what Jake is doing now because we like to look forward, not backwards, except for the fact that the man sitting to my left was in Grown Ups, playing Adam Sandler's son, and I kind of can't wait to ask you about that. Also, Backyardigans.
And Backyardigans. Low-key.
Low-key?
Obviously, it's not
Pablo,
my face.
right?
Yeah, Pablo.
Wow.
Pretty wild.
Pretty wild. What
Voice has changed quite a bit since then. But
can you do the voice still?
not since puberty.
Right, right. Puberty hit you hard.
Yeah. I had a nice, cute, raspy voice.
Totally.
When I was a kid.
I'm sure you did. Oh, that's really cute
Yeah.
to imagine. Where I want to start is, when was the last time you felt like a kid?
Oh, that's a good question. Honestly, probably right now, because I had to freshly shave.
Nice.
That's
no nicks. You have no
that's
nicks.
a very avoidant answer. Yeah, I had to shave for an audition. My manager was like, you need to be freshly shaven yesterday, so I straight razor shaved, which I never do.
With no shaving cream?
No, with shaving cream.
In the shower, out of the shower. What do you do?
Out of the shower. But I brush my teeth in the shower sometimes, which is
Doesn't that make you feel so clean?
It does. It's you're all in one. Just
All
everything.
in one.
Toothpaste can get everywhere. It doesn't matter.
100%. Oh, I spit in the drain.
Yeah, it's perfect.
I do it all. Okay,
I'm so glad you understand.
No, I do. I actually really feel you deeply on this one.
Yeah.
And when I want to feel extra clean, are you comfortable?
Yeah, I'm trying to
be comfortable.
I don't want to make it too intimate.
No.
But...
We want to be intimate.
Okay, cool,
This is
cool.
intimate.
Okay, great.
This is what we're doing. This is what we do.
Lovely.
Playdates are intimate, are they not?
No, they're so intimate. That's how you get to know somebody.
100%. But anyway, you shave in the shower or out of the shower or both?
Out of the shower. I shave out of the shower because I need the mirror to make sure I don't slice my face open.
Right, and you didn't.
And I didn't.
Clean
Yes,
cut.
thank God. I have done that before an audition. Not fun.
Not fun.
Yeah, and then you're just bleeding on camera pretty much.
Right. Are you doing mostly auditions tape or going in person?
I had my first in-person audition in probably 4 years, a month ago.
Did you pee your pants? That's terrible.
I was a little scared, a little rusty to just be performing in front of a live casting director, but it's invigorating. That's where the fun is at. If anything, I missed it.
I
missed that nerve pressure, high pressure. That's the fun.
Because a Zoom tape, I think, or
a self-tape, yeah.
Self-tape just feels...
Yeah, you're at home, you have as many takes as you want.
Right.
It's,
100%.
It's comfortable.
Jake, I really don't know where you're from, and more specifically, what you were like as a kid, what you were doing for fun, what your favorite foods were, how many siblings you have, really paint a picture of younger Jake.
So younger Jake was a little bit of a punk.
A punk?
Yeah, I was in between a class clown and troublemaker. I was actually just talking to my friends about this in our my friends I grew up with in our group chat. Everybody was talking about their personality during recess, and I was saying I was usually doing circles around the blacktop with the cafeteria chaperone.
Totally.
Because I got in trouble. There was
walking circles, being talked to.
That was like the punishment. You were reprimanded by not enjoying recess. You essentially just had to walk with the recess chaperone in circles around the blacktop.
Jake.
Yeah, so that was me. I have 2 sisters, one older, one younger.
That means that you're just such a good guy. You know that's how that works.
I have a very high emotional intelligence.
Right,
yeah.
totally. They're younger or older, you said?
Both.
Okay.
Younger and older. I'm in the middle.
Oh, do you have middle child syndrome?
I don't really know. I don't know if I believe in that. Like, what does that entail? Like, middle child syndrome?
My sister would say it entails not feeling prioritized, loved, or cared for, which is, she is going to be mean to me that I just said that on camera.
Just put her on
My
blast.
sister has so much love in our family, but I think it's just feeling like the oldest and the youngest. I wouldn't know because I'm the oldest, but I think it is feeling like the oldest and the youngest just come first.
I don't know if I really feel that. I mean, I think, there's definitely been times in my life where I've, maybe felt like I've been put on the back burner, but I feel like every kid, it's like phases,
Totally.
Like, but I was also acting as a kid, so my parents were very hands-on with me. Like, my mom, she wasn't a stage mom, but she was very involved, so, like, after school, we would be going to the city, like, every single day.
You grew up in the suburbs?
Yeah, I grew up in Westchester.
Okay, cool. Where in Westchester?
Chappaqua.
Okay, we're going to have to talk, because I'm going to know a lot.
Friends?
Oh, I can't play this game during the episode,
Where did you go to
take
school?
The whole time. I'm from Chicago, but I went to camp in Maine.
Okay,
so there's the whole thing,
Jewish summer
and
camp
then
thing,
you got it. Did you go to camp?
I didn't. I was acting. I wanted to. I just wanted to be a regular kid.
I know. You are a regular kid.
I am a regular
You're a
kid.
regular
Obviously.
kid now. And then I went to school in LA, and now I live here.
Very cool.
But, oh my God, Chappaqua, that's crazy. But,
Yeah.
okay, when did you catch the bug of acting?
So the acting bug wasn't really mine to have at first. My older sister wanted to be an actor. My mom ended up sending pictures of me and my 2 sisters to just like agencies around the city.
Yep.
She ended up doing a really good job. She sent...
Shout out, Mom.
Yeah, shout out Svea, my mom. Sent our photos. I got called in by like a pretty big talent agency.
Amazing. You're how old at the time?
I was in 3rd grade, I think.
Holy shit.
Yeah, I had no idea. Like I said, I was just kind of like a punk kid who didn't really care. Like I was very comfortable in my own skin, which
I think you have to be.
Yeah, you have to be. And that's what they were looking for. So I walked into the office, had an interview, and they were like, "We want to sign him." So they signed me. My first audition was like a Walmart like holiday Christmas commercial. Got a call back, first audition, and I was like, "All right, let's see what we can do." And it just kind of like snowballed from there.
Wow.
I didn't take any acting classes. I didn't like have any aspirations of being an actor until I started and got into it, and realized that I was apparently pretty good at it. Yeah.
Yes. I think that what you said about being comfortable in your own skin and just kind of taking opportunities as they came, and it sounds like being pretty go with the flow. I mean, you were young at the time.
Yeah.
Is maybe, like, I think all actors find it, all good actors who have a good relationship with acting find it at a time where they aren't relying on landing a role for, like, their sense of self.
For sure.
And,
that never works either.
Right.
When you have that much pressure on it, it becomes less about the craft and the art and like leaning into a character, and more so about like giving a casting director what you think they want.
Totally.
So it's more about like pleasing and that pressure of like, I need this, as opposed to like, this is what they need.
Yes. They need something that I already have in me, so I am just going to go to the script and bring what I got.
It's like a very internalized confidence that reads. Reads.
What are these necklaces, and why are they hiding in your shirt? I love them.
Thank you so much. This is probably my most complimented item. My girlfriend made it for me.
Love.
She worked at a bead shop in college, and so she had access to all these beads, and I kind of gave her like an idea of what I wanted. And this is what she came up with, and I've had it for like 4 years. It's like my favorite thing ever, and I wear it everywhere.
I'm obsessed. I'm gonna tell my girlfriend to make one for me. Holy shit! We have to talk about Grown Ups. We have to talk about Adam Sandler. We have to talk about the project. How old were you? When did the script come to you? Did you audition for this movie?
I auditioned.
Okay.
I auditioned. How old was I? I had to have been in 7th grade. Yeah, it wasn't
Okay.
7th grade. It was my bar mitzvah year, actually.
Mazel tov. What was your
Thank
theme?
you. My theme was just like outdoors. I had it
Right.
at kind of like a day summer camp called Camp Kiwi.
So
and there was
cool.
like pool, petting zoo, like activities.
Oh, you had like an
like,
experiential bar mitzvah.
It was kind of one of those.
I'm kind of
and then
pissed
also
I
like
wasn't there.
I know, it was super fun. In the next life, I'll invite you to my bar
Yeah,
mitzvah.
perfect. I think we should have bar mitzvahs again.
I agree.
When we're like 50.
I agree. I think they just call that, I don't
A
know.
midlife crisis.
It's a little more depressing.
100.
Whatever it is, it's a little more depressing.
100%. Okay, so you auditioned.
I auditioned. I didn't hear back for like a month, I think. It was like, usually it's like max a week, 2 weeks. I didn't hear back for like a month. I was like, all right, on to the next one. Totally forgot about it. They called me back in with like another scene. The director was in the room. There was 3 scenes total, and he didn't even let me finish. Like I think I did 2 of the scenes, and I didn't even do the 3rd scene. And I walked out of there so upset because I was like, oh, I fucked it up, obviously. Like, they made their decision before I even
Right.
finished. But they made their decision before I even finished in a good way, I'm assuming. But even then, I hadn't still booked it. I had to do a table read, so they sent me to LA. Table read is pretty much just like a massive table with,
Yep.
I mean, grown-ups, every famous person you could think of. And I was definitely very stressed. I don't, remember the feelings anymore. I try and, think about, my first day on set. It all, doesn't, I don't even remember if I was nervous.
Wow.
But I can't imagine I wasn't.
Yeah.
We did the table read, which is, you run through the whole script live with all of the potential cast.
Yep.
And at that point, I think it was between me and 2 others or 1 other. I don't even know. It could have just been me, but they didn't say you have the job yet.
Right.
Then the next day, my mom gets a call and she's like, yeah, you booked it.
Unreal.
Yeah.
I mean, I have to say, not to geek out for a second, but when I think about, what was it, 2010 or 2011, when that movie came out, and when I think about being a kid, I associate it with grown-ups.
It's pretty crazy how much of a cultural, generational impact it's had. And it's still so relevant. It's crazy.
Well,
every time it goes on Netflix, it's automatically top 10. I'm amazed by it. It's so many people's comfort movie, which I love.
It really is, and I think one thing that, that movie, now I'm realizing, when they pee in the pool and it turns blue,
yes.
I hate to admit that I sometimes pee in a pool
Same.
as a grown-up.
I
think a lot of grown-ups pee in the pool.
if you say you don't, you're lying.
Totally. But that movie changed my brain chemistry where I was like, if I pee in a pool, it's going to get blue.
I still think about it. Every time I'm about to pee in a pool, I'm like, maybe it's one of those pools where it'll turn blue, and it will be the most humiliating thing ever. It never is. I don't even know if that's a thing.
Also,
But
I feel like the filming of Grown Ups, from the outside, as an outsider, it seems like an experience where the cast just would have been really tight.
Yes. You're spending 3 to 4 months with the same people every day.
Yes.
For hours at a time.
3 to 4 months.
3 to 4 months, yeah.
Wow. And where were you shooting?
We were shooting in Massachusetts, in Marblehead and Salem, Massachusetts.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Are you still in touch with anyone
Yeah,
from the movie?
casually.
Yes.
We're not consistently, but
Right.
I'm in touch with a lot of the kids. We follow each other on Instagram, we talk, we reply, we'll text each other
Yes.
occasionally just to catch up and see what's going on. The twins, which they're not twins in the movie, it's just one of them.
Yep.
But they live in the city now. Everybody's doing their thing. Everybody's doing well. I actually spoke to Adam
Unreal.
a few months ago. I texted him because there was this whole thing with Kevin James where
Yep.
Did you see that?
Yes.
In a podcast, he was like, I would stay hopeful about Grown Ups 3, and Twitter went crazy.
No. It's happening. And by the way, I'm just putting it out here. I'm manifesting it, and I'll post this clip.
I would love for it to happen.
Not only is Grown Ups 3 happening, but a reunion of the cast of Grown Ups is happening on this show. Period. End of sentence. I am
love
sorry.
that. I love that.
What I also love about the movie, and why I think it is so comforting, is that when you think about it, the grown-ups in Grown Ups are very
childlike. Yeah.
And I think there's a comfort about that, because the whole premise of what I'm trying to do is nobody knows what the F they're doing.
Absolutely not.
Everyone's figuring it out, and let's stop pretending Like, we know what we're doing.
I couldn't agree more. Every time I think I have it figured out, more questions arise. I probably have it less figured out than I did, like, in college, just because I thought I had it figured out.
So you did go to college?
Yeah, I did go to college. I, like, stopped acting for 4 or 5 years.
Why did you stop?
A number of reasons. I mean, like, as cliche as it is, I did want to just be, like, a kid. Like, it took a lot out of my childhood. Like, after-school sports or activities or just hanging out with friends, like, pretty much non-existent for a very long time.
Right.
I mean, I still made time, but I was very, very busy as a kid.
Yeah.
And I really wanted to just have a college experience, and I felt kind of burnt out. I didn't feel like I wanted to do it as much anymore. I didn't have that, like, passion. So I took some time off. You know, I tried, like, making it work during college, but I was like, I can't do this.
Right.
Like, I can't do auditions for my dorm room and whatever else. Like,
totally. Well, that's good that you listen to yourself, and I think when you're feeling burnout in an area, the acting and the scripts are always there when you're ready to come back to it.
Yes and no. Yes and no. I mean, it's not a, like, we'll wait for you type of industry, by any means.
Totally. I'm just saying, I think, as also an aspiring actor, and I left my job in news, and we can talk about it after, because it's been a journey, and I acted as a kid, not professionally, but, like, was in small plays and stuff. I was well, talk to me, Jake.
Yeah, I see it for you.
And I poured all of that into broadcast journalism because I wasn't comfortable in my skin. So I just couldn't get there. And then I realized, like, oh, I don't want to be a broadcast journalist. I want to be Reese Witherspoon in the morning show. And that's not the same thing. And I want to make people...
You want to play a broadcast journalist.
And I want to make people, like, feel seen and heard and, like, make their arm hair stand up, or, like, at least make my arm hair stand up because I have a lot of it. And but so, like, if I was acting in college or even in high school, I would have been too obsessed with the external validation and exactly what you were saying before.
It's very hard not to be.
Yes. And I think now that I'm in a place where I'm just more in flow and, like, secure in myself, now I'm coming back to it and I'm like, okay, this is always who I've been and what I wanted to be.
Yeah.
Can we talk about cooking? Like,
sure.
Have you always been chefing it up?
I haven't always been chefing it up. I've always been eating.
Right.
I always say, like, I fell in love with food first.
So
and,
you,
like, the
identify
impact
as a
of
foodie.
food.
Yeah, the impact of food.
The impact of food. Yeah, I mean, like, what the experiences, the memories, the what it can incite. I mean, it can break barriers and bridge cultures and unite people. It's like, it's very, very powerful. So I wanted to, I mean, what got me into cooking was wanting to be able to, like, create and facilitate those experiences.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
So have that impact on other people through the food that I cook for them, or, you know, through having a dinner party or whatever it may be. Or just, I mean, what I'm doing on social media.
Totally.
It's, you know, people see the recipes, they cook for themselves, they cook for their loved ones, and they, you know, I'm not the one creating the recipe, the experience necessarily, but I'm facilitating their own creation.
Right, and you're helping them bring joy and love and comfort and connection into their kitchen.
Exactly.
And food is such a beautiful thing. I think there's a lot of people that don't approach food with love and nourishment, and, like, I love going to the farmer's market. Do you ever go to the Union Square? Is there one in Williamsburg?
There is one in Williamsburg. I sometimes go, but there's nothing like the Union Square. It's insane.
What's your favorite recipe? Like, which one should I make tonight?
Tonight, do you have any dietary restrictions?
No.
No? Good.
Like, yeah, am I gonna get almond milk in my coffee and cream cheese on my bagel? Yes.
Is it good?
But, like, it's not, I don't need the
Right. That's tough. That's like asking me my favorite movie.
Well, I kind of want to know that now.
I could not answer.
Okay,
I have so many. I mean, like a good. I mean, this is more like a breakfast brunch, but like if you can make a good shakshuka, like make
tomato, eggs.
Like a quality shakshuka with, like, some good bread in the morning, or, like, you know, afternoon lazy Sunday.
Love.
So good.
Okay, you need to invite me over for your next shakshuka.
I definitely do.
We'll do it.
Yes.
Okay, so now I'm gonna bring out. Just Sam, tell me if you can't hear me, but I think it should be fine.
Rapid fire.
I'm gonna ask you a few questions.
What is it? The audio?
Yeah.
I can hold it for you.
I can put it in my little lap. Okay. think this might have gotten rained on a little, but that is okay. Did you ever play with, I don't even know what it's called, like a...
I did.
Yeah.
But we had like I think it was more like a truth or dare version.
Okay.
Or like yeah.
So this is just going to be some hot takes on adulting. So pick a number 1 through 8.
7.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1 through 4.
3.
3. What is something that kids know that adults forget?
Kids know that adults forget. I would say just like the beauty in things. Like, I mean, we try, I think, as adults when we're having bad days or whatever it may be, we're going through something. At least I try to, like, stop and smell the flowers, let's say. But it's a lot harder. I think as a kid, you kind of have that natural lens of everything is new and exciting and beautiful, and it's a lot easier for kids to see the beauty in things that kind of get lost along the way when you become an adult.
I love that. I think it's so true. And I think one thing, a through line of talking to a bunch of people about this question is that I think kids are very present.
Yes.
And they're really focused on just what is in front of them that hour of that day.
Exactly.
And that takes away a lot of rumination, anxiety,
Yes.
spiraling, worrying about.
Yeah, they can also be themselves.
Totally.
I think that's another thing. There's so many. I don't like saying social constructs because it just sounds so like vomity. But
Totally.
yeah, as we grow older, we're just domesticating ourselves more and more to conform and be normal and be like this and not be like that. And when you're a kid, you're kind of
Just like you.
You're pure essence. Yeah.
Totally. And I think a lot of adulting growing up is going back to that pure essence.
Absolutely.
And that takes work to strip
Unpeeling
back the
layers.
We're so aligned, Jake. It's ridiculous. It is like cuckoo bananas.
It's a lot of self-help books.
Oh my, totally. What's your favorite one?
The Untethered Soul.
By Michael Singer?
Yeah.
Obsessed.
Yeah.
The blue and the gray
Yeah.
cover.
Yeah.
Life-changing.
Life-changing.
Creative Act by Rick Rubin. The Artist's Way by Julia Cameron. Huge for me. God, I mean, yeah, you should just go see my bookshelf. It's embarrassing. My other hot take question is, what is one part of adulting that you're faking?
I think still, like, there's a part of me that projects this, like, I have it figured out naturally, like, for myself and for others. Like, it's a projection that makes me feel comfortable, but it also, thinking that other people think I have it figured out also brings me comfort.
Totally.
But, I mean, I'm faking it for the most part.
Right.
I mean, there's still so much that overwhelms me, and
Right.
should we wait for the crying baby?
Yeah, but that's how I feel sometimes. Do you ever have tantrums still?
I do. I had a tantrum 2 days ago. So my girlfriend's moving in with me.
Huge.
Yeah.
Mazel.
Thank you.
That's a big deal.
Big deal. Very exciting.
How long have you guys been dating?
Like 5 years.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm so excited for you guys.
Thank you. It's very exciting. It's like it's obviously for the most part amazing. But right now it's like we're moving. Moving sucks regardless of whether you're moving alone with somebody else, roommates. There's a lot. So I'm like very neat and clean and organized, and there's just a lot of clutter in the house right now. Naturally, we're trying to figure out where to put everything. So we came back from her brother's wedding to like a very cluttered house, and I kind of had this like anxiety attack of sorts. Like I felt like I couldn't breathe.
Yeah.
And there was just stuff everywhere. The counters were cluttered. There's clothes and whatever, and just kind of this like regression of sorts. Of like, damn, like I'm acting like a child right now.
Totally.
Which is fine. It happens.
It happens.
I spoke about it with my therapist this morning. It's like,
this is why I love you, because you're in therapy. Like,
yeah, well, I've been in therapy since I was very little.
Same. I had a feelings doctor in the 3rd grade because he was literally too young. People were like,
yeah,
what
my
is a
parents
therapist?
handed me off to a therapist when I was like 5.
That is hilarious and relatable.
Yeah.
So what is one thing that's keeping you up under the covers at night right now?
Just doing good to myself and others. Like, I think just like this journey of like self-love.
Totally.
Being okay with like what we're talking about, just like not having it figured out and being okay with that. Taking it day by day. But yeah, you know, just kind of like the uncertainty of who I am, who I'm becoming, like if I'm doing good,
Totally.
if I'm doing right
And
by
you
others.
You are, and it's a privilege to watch and know you now and see you doing that. So,
Thank you.
So
Means a lot.
you are, and I think people always can, you know, like I think someone would hear you probably say like I don't have it all figured out, and they'd be like, what? Yes, you know. So
Right, but again, that's, you know.
That's social media.
Yeah.
And that's the perception.
Yeah.
That's Instagram.
Even though I try and keep it real on Instagram,
Totally.
I mean, there's definitely videos where I'm like, hey, I feel like shit today, but like we're still gonna cook.
Right.
Which is, you know, just scratching the surface, but I feel like, you know, especially when you're on camera, you have to be on camera so much, it's like you can't always put it on. And I don't think you need to.
You don't need to. That's one thing I've been teething on, working on, is like just showing up exactly how I am, as I am, and
Vulnerable.
knowing that that's enough.
People
like,
appreciate that, if anything.
totally. And like for interviews, sometimes I wake up and I'm like, yes, that's me. I love
Exactly.
it. And sometimes I'm like, I'm really fucking tired.
Yeah, I
today.
don't want to
Like,
do
I
this,
don't
and
wanna
that's
do
so
this.
fine.
Doesn't mean I don't like it. Doesn't mean I don't like what
course
I'm
not.
doing. It's just like everyone has days like that.
Of course.
And then it's like, okay, if I'm a little less enthusiastic today, that's fine. I think ending off here, we usually ask people, like, what would you tell your younger self? Which is always good, but what I really want to know is if he could see where you are now, what would he say?
It makes me emotional, actually. Because I always, whenever I'm so hard on myself or hating myself or whatever, I don't like using that word, but yeah, there's times where it feels like self-loathing or whatever. I speak out loud to him, which I've found really helps. And I would just tell him that, you know, you're trying. You've always tried to be the best version of yourself. It's like every day I try, which is one thing. But also that you're doing good.
Yeah.
You're doing good.
Yeah, you are.
Like,
oh, I love that.
yeah.
I love...
It's sometimes, I mean, it really is that simple sometimes. Just like, obviously you can say it in your head, but verbalizing it, like out loud, you're doing good. Everything's
Totally.
okay. It can have a pretty big impact.
Totally, because thoughts become things, and what you tell yourself enough times you will believe, and it will become your reality. So, Jake, thank you so much.
Of course, my pleasure.
This was really, really fun.
This was super fun.
Cheers.
Cheers.
I'm sorry we don't have juice to sip, but shakshuka incoming.
Shakshuka incoming, yeah.